The password's nuts if you want to get in. It's called Nutty GT3 Sunset. If you want to jump in. Doing some practicing for the 12-hour race this weekend. Now, because it's in sunset mode, it means it's going to go dark, which is one of the things that we're trying to practice, is driving at nighttime. Because it is in about 20 minutes time, it'll go very dark. Why do you hide your settings, SND? It's because I'm using settings from people like Craig's Setup Shop, and because basically you have to pay for them. One of the things they say is, if you're a streamer, can you please hide your settings? So it's out of respect of that is why I'm hiding them, because I haven't got a clue what half of those numbers mean. It's not for that reason. It's not like I sit there just tweaking everything, like I literally don't. It's because they've asked us not to. Also, I need to show you this. Hang on, I need to drag, 1 second, I need to drag Sean down and Alex. Hello. Hello. We need to show the new skin off, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got a new skin.
Bits and then go back and do a replay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but Alex doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Which is weird, because I uploaded it to the team thing in Trading Paint.
Yeah, but you only get it if you race as NRT.
Oh, okay. Right, so we're going to show you the new livery that we're going to be racing with.
I will post it shortly for everyone.
Why don't you drive around and I'll view you, Sean. Okay. Let me go into thingy mode so we can see this. You're going to like this. Okay, so first of all, on the back, Yorkshire tea. So anybody that comes up behind me, let's have a proper brew. You gotta love that. And then let's see if we can get front view. We've got the ROG logo right on the front there. What else can we show? We've got our names down the side. I don't know how I'm going to show you, but you can see the country codes and stuff, and Fanatec on the back there. Let's see if I can get a better view. Actually, you can see some of the names there, can't you? Squirrel, Dre, Losocki, and Puppies down there. Names on the door. Control F12. What does that do? Is there no orbit camera? I don't know.
Camera settings.
What's that?
The F12 Control F12 brings up a load of camera settings.
All right, okay.
And you can move them with WASD as well, I believe.
Oh, there we go. How do you move the camera window out of the way?
Control F12 again. But I believe then you won't be able to move anymore.
Well, there you go. You can see the, I'm doing fine, thank you very much. You can see the names on the side. Mr. Watchtower, thank you for 31 months. Dark Variable, thank you for the gift and sub to Pilot. Jake, thank you for 39. Did you fix your PC freezing? I don't know. I don't think entirely I have, but I think I've reduced the problem massively, but only time will tell. Let's see. Okay, how can I best show you this? I don't know if you can see what's going on top of the roof. No, I'm just showing you our new livery.
Beautiful.
Can you see the roof?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my god. That is just the best. So yeah, you got like Republican Gamers, you've got Heck W on top. You've got our names on the side, fan attack. Oh my life. And then Yorkshire tea on the back. How brilliant is that? And that's what we're going to be racing with.
Well, that's not also it.
Hey, Dre.
I mean, the amount of hours it took.
My promo code, Chris, doesn't work. I sent a support ticket to iRacing and they confirmed it's lapsed. I'm waiting to hear back from the marketing team. So they're going to give me a different code maybe. So just hold that space and hopefully they'll reply back. So I think it looks cool. Oh, the brake glow. Now we haven't got L plate, but we've got Yorkshire tea. Genius. Right. Let's see. The iRacing overlays working. I don't think they are. There we go. Alright, let's get some practice in. No squirrel logo. I decided not to put the squirrel logo on though. I just thought we'll just go with a nice, you know, a nice livery. So anyway, if you want to jump in, password's nuts, feel free. Basically doing some nighttime practice. I'm trying to stay on top of the car for a full... Actually, I need to change my fuel. Just realised I've gone out with 60 litres. Full 120.
That's more like it.
We're not actually racing Navarine. We're practicing. We're not racing. Oh yeah, I haven't got crew chief running. Forgot about crew chief.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Radio check.
There he is. The dulcet tones of crew chief. Tom24, thank you for 41 months. Joel the Sailor, thank you for 5. Congrats, Dan Brown.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Alpine Simon, thank you for 13 months. Thank you so much. The server's called Nutty GT3 Sunset Chrome. Password's nuts. Nutty space GT3 space Sunset. Oh, this feels heavy. Hate to have a sticker, Watchtower. You want to be a sponsor? Put sponsor stickers on there, love it. I don't know, Tom, if the freezing's been fixed. We'll find out. Correct, bro. Any particular reason for 6-speed plate on the shifter? This is what I use for trucking. I don't really use it for racing. That's why it's got a trucking shifter on top. You fancy a 4X beer? No. It is a 16, 18 speed. It's got, you can't see the buttons on it. It's got split and range shift buttons on it. You can pretty much do anything with that combination, any gear combination you can think of.
Sector 1 time's okay.
No, not dropping frames here.
The leader has just done a 202.28.
You liking the looks of night racing? It looks absolutely brilliant when it's like this, but it won't take long for it to be completely dark, and it, without a doubt, it's a lot trickier at night. Like, you can't see your braking markers as well. Which is one of the reasons why why we are practicing. Because in a 12-hour race, it is going to go dark.
So iRacing just destroyed my whole setup.
Hey?
For some reason, nothing is set up in options anymore. Like, nothing.
Are you talking about the car setup or your actual iRacing app ini setup?
So iRacing setup.
If you go to the folder, you might have a backup of it.
You know what it is.
Documents iRacing, you should find app.ini and Garrett's render DX11 something.ini. The main one is the app.ini. Do you have any backup software?
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the
No,
base.
no.
So is your documents folder backed up at all with history? I was going to say you could pull a copy back. Oh, and my game's frozen. That's not good. My game just locked up. See, that happens in an endurance race and it's game over. Literally haven't got a clue what the problem is. See, we were practicing last night and it never happened. The only difference between now and then was I wasn't running OBS last night. Well, if I'm at breaking point with cars around me, that's not going to be pretty, is it? Turning in the wrong angle there.
You're now 4.0 off the pace. That lap was a 206.23. Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace.
You've been having a freezing issue for a few seconds of gameplay with the latest NVIDIA driver. I rolled back to the previous NVIDIA and I got rid of a bunch of recent Windows 10 updates. I don't think OBS is updated recently that I know of.
Know what the issue was?
What?
Plugged in the USB hub and port.
Lol.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I know.
Thanks, Windows.
It's not a Twitch issue because my
I just
game
completely
freezes.
messed over the penultimate corner because I couldn't see the apex.
Oh boy. See how much darker it's starting to go now? You have massive hours experience in the dark.
Leader's just done a 202.27.
Don't think the high beams know.
You're currently 1.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 times okay.
You was better at racing in wet than the dark. iRacing doesn't have wet conditions yet.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
Keep braking too late for the weights of fuel. Got caps below working. The minimap provided seems to be for stream viewers. Is it the same for you? Yeah, you don't need to look at the minimap. There's different ways of doing it in caps. Like with caps, you can have a transparent overlay on your screen, and you can capture that
Just done a 202.00.
via display capture, or you can have it capture via its own OBS, by its own browser in OBS. Oh, I need to mess that up. The track overlay is a browser only capture. It's a separate thing, the track overlay.
That's your best lap in this session. That puts you 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace.
Use NVIDIA Studio drivers if you're not on Windows updates to go back to November. November? Wow.
P2.
Oh dear. Yeah, you was out and I needed waking up, so sorry. I'll have to make one later. What's NVIDIA Studio updates exactly? Why don't you drive one of these to work? Yeah, you get to work quicker. A tester for creative industry workers. Interesting. So you use that instead of like the G-force control panel stuff.
1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. That lap was a 2:03.11.
You know what? I thought I said the wheel on the grass then. So if you have NVIDIA Studio drivers, do you just not have the whole G-force stuff? Instead of the game-ready drivers? Presumably the downside of that is when a game comes out. Like, let's say Red Dead Redemption launched, and obviously NVIDIA release an update for that so that you can play the game properly. You're not going to get it, are you? Because you're going to be on some old driver. Like, it makes a lot of sense if you're not gaming.
When it came out, Paul.
Hey?
No one could play Red Dead properly when it came out.
I know, but it was just an example. Like, a lot of AAA games are released with a driver update.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who's taking the first leg? We've yet to decide that exactly. Yeah, Saturday's a potential long stream, so I need to rest on Friday. You had Transport Fever 2 crashes with the game-ready drivers. Wow. Hasn't Transport Fever 2 released some big updates recently?
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Ooh. Caught it.
Bit way.
Yeah, I was trying some... I keep trying different things. I shouldn't really do that when I'm doing this kind of practice.
Beep beep.
What?
Beep beep.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
I am well, John Fezzer. How are you, sir?
P3, you're now 2.4 off the pace. You've just done a 2:04.37. Sector 3 is 0.47 off the pace.
I wasn't looking. I was looking at the black box.
Oh, what happened?
I went wide in turn 1.
You find the studio drivers are about 3 weeks behind the game ready. What, but you've gone back to November? Oh, I've gone too deep into the hairpin.
Sector 1 is 0.15 off the pace.
Oh, so are you on full fuel, Trey?
No, I just realised I'm not.
I was gonna say that would be a massive improvement. Still a good lap.
My ultimate is still 1-0. Well, I know I can do a lot better, but...
Well, we're going to try and do the Sebring 12 hour, you know. It's going to be an experience. Seeing how far we get into it. You never know with racing. Oh, that last bend though.
So easy to go to Y.
It really is, and then you just grass awaits you and then a wall.
Yep.
Got a bit squirrely around there.
It's fine.
If everything was for Windows on Microsoft, I'm messing about. Gotcha.
Sector 1 time is good.
I think you're drifting to the inside of the hairpin a bit too early. You could turn in later and stay further to the left.
Yeah. I tell you what keeps happening as well. On the approach to the hairpin, I take the opportunity to read chat. And then promptly miss my braking zones.
Yeah, that's luckily something most of us won't have to deal with.
Well, I ain't reading chat on the day.
Good.
Oh, that's bad. That's going to be a cut. Yep, there we go. Yield for a second.
I just completely messed that up as well.
I'm on a yield penalty, so fly by.
Car right side's clear.
I mean, on the day when I'm doing my stints, I'm not going to read chat. When the other guys are doing their stints,
Turn off chat.
yeah, I'm literally going to turn it off.
Good. Otherwise, you're still gonna be reading
Yeah.
chat.
I will look at it. I can't help it. But when I'm doing my stint, I'm not going to read chat. But when the other drivers are driving, I'll read chat.
You're currently 3.5 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 2.6 off the pace.
Yeah, as if L. Phillips. As if I'm going to have a bot read chat. Thank you for 37, Raw James. Sam Blackshaw, happy 3 years. I don't know, considering just over a week ago I'd never raced on this track, I'm quite happy with what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Another PB, 223 this time.
Nice.
Considering this is my third practice session on this track ever.
Said BB, does that mean big booty?
No, PB, personal best.
BB means perfect booty.
All right.
Like that gif you posted earlier.
It's big booty now.
P4, that puts you 1.1 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was 2:03.09. Sector 3 time is fast.
You go much in that corner, Alex? I don't know what it's called.
Turn 1.
Well, it's not, is it? Turn 1's a left turn.
Oh, I thought you meant first. Well, what turn do you mean?
The one that goes left, right, left.
And what about it?
You go more to the right and turn in later, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's a late both the left turns there are pretty much late apex turns. So you want to turn in as late as possible so you get a straighter exit. Actually, I feel like half of the corners on this track are late apex corners.
Yeah, Australian Grand Prix has been cancelled. Tom Hanks has corona. It's all kicking off.
Lovely when you're wrong.
Now load up with full fuel.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I thought I had full fuel because I wanted to do a full fuel one, but
If anybody in chat wants to join the practice session, you're welcome.
Exit in the pits, heads up.
There's no official statement from F1. Oh man, I missed my turning.
Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
Nope, that's not a gear one.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Did that last turn in second or third? I think it's that right then.
I think seconds. I'd never use first apart from the hairpin.
No, I said second or third, not first.
You gotta work on your accent, Paul. It's not very convincing. I'll keep an eye on it next lap because I'm actually not sure.
what is that?
I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, I don't know the corner names at all.
The right hand turn where it's all like dusty sand on the left and you can easily put the tyre out.
Or if you hit the curb on the right too much, you basically go way too wide.
You're now 3.1 off the pace.
It's the 90 degrees right-hander.
Yeah, the race is on
Oh,
Saturday.
yeah, I know which one you mean now.
Whoa.
Second, I believe.
Up now? You hit a curb.
No, I just kinda spun out because I don't know, too much throttle, I guess, and then I hit the grass and I just did a 180.
Yeah, I'm second. About 100 kilometers an hour in second gear.
Yeah, I've been doing it in second, thinking that's the right way.
Is it not?
Oh, I think it is right. But I keep turning in too early and it annoys me.
Yeah, I take it in second as well.
That was rubbish. Get Andrex as a sponsor. What's the sim time? What do you mean, Fandango?
Okay, Paul, you've got half your fuel left.
Yep, I found my gloves yesterday on the step. I'm very happy I am about that.
Sector 3 is
Uh-oh.
0.39 off the pace.
What did you do?
I changed gear mid-corner like an idiot. And went on the biggest drift Tokyo has ever seen.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
However, I didn't damage the car.
That's the important bit.
P4.
I think I scared Felix, though. He was behind me.
Yep.
Oh.
Having a breather right now.
What happened to you, Alex?
Nothing.
Well, some headlights stopped being in my mirror.
Absolutely nothing noteworthy. I took too much speed into the first right-hander and then I hit the curb on the left-hander and I spun.
Oh. Damage?
So I haven't... Sorry?
Damage?
I don't think so. So I've barely spun during any practice so far, and now I spun twice. It's the
Because we
darkness.
missed yesterday.
Oh, shut up.
Because it's nighttime?
I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, it was close. Alan K, thanks for 20 months.
Sunset is so much better with
Sector
the
1 is
full tank.
0.26 off the pace.
Roll. Did you hit the grass ball?
Me, no? When?
Out of the hairpin.
Not really, no.
Was a lot of dust.
Oh, my hairpin was fairly clean, I seem to remember.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you for 20 months, Alan. It wasn't an off-track or anything, so...
Yeah, but it's iRacing, that doesn't say anything.
I can see the skid marks where you hit the curb.
Lit. Oh yeah, you can see pretty well.
I thought I'd see what happened if I go deeper into that bend. Nope. Not doing that again.
You really don't want to take Sunset too close to the inside wall, because there's a massive bump.
There is. However, I went the opposite way this time.
Too close to the left wall.
Yeah. Just went too deep into the corner. That's my braking point.
Sector 1 is quick.
Thank you for 38 months, Peter. Still untidy through that lot. Not clean. Oops. I thought that was going to be a cut track then.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
That was terrible. God! Thank you for almost 4 years. Guido, thank you for 4.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. But that was at 2:03.29.
And you realize why it's night time? Because I started it on sunset and it's gone into night. Because with a 12-hour race, part of it's going to be nighttime and the lighting is dynamic. That was terrible. I can't remember. What time does the race start on Saturday?
That's your quickest lap. That was 2:02.
Quarter to 2 UK time. Practice starts at 1, then quali at 1:30. I think.
I think so too.
Practice starts at 1 and quali quarter to 1.
1:30.
Oh, 1:30.
1:30.
Why am I paying
Sector
attention
1
to
is
these guys?
0.29 off the
I
pace.
don't know.
What's my
Because I
favourite
like
sim?
this
I don't really
somehow.
have a favourite sim.
Unfortunately.
I like simming. I don't have a favourite sim. Oh, that's so slow through that. Yeah, potentially CrossFit. I want to play KSP too. I still have my doubts about its future at the moment. We'll see. Oh yeah, I heard about that castrator, the management thing. I mean, the thing is about Frontier is, like, you know they're going to deliver, and it'll look nice. But then, you know, F1 management game, that means you're going to be looking for in-depth management, and frankly, the Jurassic World game didn't even have, like, good management in terms of the details of managing a park. So, there is that. I mean, it'll look fantastic, I'm sure.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I do worry about what depth they go to in their management stuff.
The leader has just done a 2:01.83.
Bit wide. You know what? It's when Siblabs mail out your rig. Did you get an email when Siblabs mail out your rig? No. I think the first I knew of it was when I got an email from the courier saying it was on its way. I don't think SimLabs sent out a dispatch email.
You're currently 2.0 seconds off the leader's pace.
I do know that SimLabs are massively overworked right now, though.
Did I mention I went to SimLab's office but couldn't find anyone to talk to?
Yep. I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did say you can come round, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the
But the
pace.
first door I opened led it to a kitchen, so I just thought, yeah, I'm not gonna trespass.
You didn't even make yourself a coffee.
You're really asking me if I made myself a coffee? That's a waste of time.
Why, what's your drink of choice, Alex?
Water.
Water?
Yeah.
You say that in such an American tone. Water.
I'm not English, remember? Water. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. That's almost posh.
I'm never gonna pronounce it like that again. That feels really unnatural.
Someone click that.
Oh.
Yep. Water. Stormworks. Well, free Mickey Mouse. You never know.
You're currently 1.6 seconds off the leader's pace. Your last lap time was at 2:03.
All the plans are
Sector 3 is
in flux for this
0.32 off
weekend
the
because
pace.
we don't know how long the racing's going to last, right? If things go horribly wrong in the race, I might end up playing Stormworks early. You never know. Oh, that was terrible. What am I doing? Not focusing.
Stop reading chat, Paul.
Well, it is practice. I mean, I have to kind of read chat, you know?
I guess.
I know you're there, Drake.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
I know I'm here.
Well, let's hope we last more than an hour, you know?
Go left side.
It's not a dead bug, no. It's just gunk off the track, like a bit of rubber or something. Oh, I've completely messed that bend up. Don't get too confident. Oh, I am not in danger of being too confident on Saturday. Quite the opposite. There's the wall. I may have cut some grass then.
Needed to be done anyway.
You're now 1.9 off the pace. That lap time was 2:03.69.
How much do you charge for it, Paul?
It's free. Free service.
You like landscaping?
What happened, son?
Carried too much speed and hit the grass on the left and just lost the rear end. I didn't take any damage actually.
If you don't take damage, it's still a win.
I mean, I'm coming to the end of my long fuel run. I'm down to 10 litres.
Nice. I'm down to 24
Sector
now.
1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I've spun once, but not damaged.
So,
I'm back up to 109 somehow.
I'm down to 75.
That went horribly wrong.
Haven't been it yet.
Agricultural racing, yeah. I keep doing that. Keep going too deep into that bend. Hey, Trottlers, thank you for 49.
puts you 1.2 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 203.03. Sector 3 is 0.14 off the pace. Of fuel remaining.
Down to 20 litres. That was a bit late.
Sector 1 is 0.05 off the pace.
What did you do, Alex?
I keep making mistakes, which is worrying.
You reading chat?
You think I care about chat?
Ooh, from a moderator.
Lel. Well, you tried to ban me earlier, so... Yeah, call me a scumbag all you want. I'll just ban you.
Mod abused.
By the way, Paul, take a look at how I take the corner before the right, left, right, because you can go way further to the left.
Okay, I have to watch on a replay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a vacancy soon. Off track. Can't even go, Elmans. AMG GT3. That could be a cut. Oh. Oh. Turned in too early.
I think I'm being too focused on lap time, so I've turned the thing off.
Oh, Sean.
I've run out of fuel, so I've got to roll.
Yeah. In the middle of sunset, and I'm coming hurrying round the bend.
I nearly made it back to the pits.
Get out and push.
Lit.
To be fair, my schedule has changed a little bit, Albanese. Because I was meant to be going out this evening, so I was going to stream this afternoon and then go out this evening. and have some beers with some guys I used to work with. But then I woke up this morning to all, you know, Corona kicking off. Whoa. And I just thought, you know, I know it's a fairly low risk at the moment, but do I really want to go on public transport if I don't have to? Like, do I really want to get on the trains into London and spend time at a bar and, you know? So I just emailed them and said, look, I'd rather not. Let's just do a later date. They're like, yeah, okay. Like, if I have to travel, I will, but... Right, I've got 2.9 laps remaining. So I ended up doing an evening stream instead. You're not going on buses unless you need to. Wise move.
Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
It's actually correct. I am going to have to box this lap.
Anyone want a jammy dodger?
Only if you have a cup of tea.
I actually do have a cup of tea and a pack of jammy dodgers.
So lucky.
Get it?
Paul, I noticed you didn't pull over on the back straight and have your cake and tea break.
You're right, I didn't. Whoops. Concentration. That was bad. Yankee Ray, thank you for 27 months. How's the new rig working out? Well, after I pulled it apart on Wednesday and moved a lot of stuff around, I'm a lot more happy with how it is now. Getting the rake on the pedals. I learned so much building this rig. If I had to build another one, I'd know a lot of pitfalls and a lot of things that matter and stuff. But given it's the first time I built one, yeah, there's things that I would do differently next time. Well, I've corrected a lot of it.
Are you saying you're unhappy with the work Sony did?
Watch your speed. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 370 meters.
No, I can't straight out. I mean, I could take it apart and start over. I'd know what to do, but... Nah. What kind of pitfalls? Just like placement of stuff and...
100 meters.
Like the foot pedals, you can
50 meters.
put them on one way or the other, and there's pros and cons in doing that. Well, that's 120 litres with one spin and no damage.
Well done.
I'll take it. At night as well.
Yeah, I think that's 3 high fuel runs I've managed to do now without spinning and binning the car.
Now you need to put the times in.
Right, can we please just get this straight? It's not about the times, it's about finishing.
I think you're on the wrong team, Sean.
Well, here's the thing. If one of us spins and bumps the car, it could damage it and knock 3 seconds off a lap for the rest of the race. Which is worth more time than, you know, Sean being 2 seconds a lap slower than whatever pace. And if we do meatball it, well, that'll be the end of that, won't it? I'd rather put in 205s for 12 hours than put in 203s and then bin it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
A track temp's 27 even at night. It's crazy. Well, I have a very cold cup of tea next week, so I won't be drinking that.
I'll make you one, Paul. What do you want? A corned beef and pickle sandwich as well without crisps?
No, I'm alright for food, just a cup of tea. Well, it's an endurance race. I think you have to completely... I'm saying this, right, but I know full well, when you get into a race environment and you're surrounded by cars and people are pushing you, you know, it's always... the temptation's always to push the car. However, in a 12-hour endurance race, I think you have to sort of think a little bit differently, particularly if you're a new team and a track that you've not raced in like for less than a week, for more than a week, sorry. I think you've just got to be a bit aware of your own limitations and make sure that you're not on the edge of your own limitations. You're just kind of riding consistently, because fatigue does set in, and my mind does wander now and again. I'll drive for like 50 litres of fuel, and then my mind will start wandering slightly. Before I know it, I've missed a braking zone. And if I'm driving on the edge, I'm going to go straight into something. So that's what I'm saying. And I think everybody in the team has to tell the other person, just calm down and stay consistent. It's better than trying to, you know, win lap times. We're going to try the 12 hours, mate. That's what we're going to do. But it's a race, right? And you can't control what other people do on track. So you could be driving around for 8 hours and then somebody loses it because they were pushing it and they're fatigued. And then they go onto the side of you and meatball your car. But all you can do is the best performance you're capable of doing, I think. Yeah, I think you need to get a rhythm. I think you're right. I mean, how many endurance races have you guys done in total?
2 hours. And I won't talk about what happened.
I did the Sebring 12 hours last year. I've done the Le Mans 24. We did a few of those Nordschleife races. I don't know if you count those as an endurance race.
Well, they're like 6 hours or 3, I can't remember.
4. And then Dre and I did the Daytona 6 hours as well.
Yeah, overall I would say pretty low experience.
I'm the most experienced, I think.
Yeah, probably. Well, certainly if you've already done a Sebring 12, you definitely are on this one.
Yep. It's already on the throttle.
What, Project Cars 1 or Project Cars 2? Le Mans 24 is an insane race, why?
Who mentioned Project Cars, Paul?
Free Mickey Mouse in chat said he's thinking of getting Project Cars, but he doesn't know if it's worth it.
Stop. Your band. Bye.
Behave.
Sorry.
You see, Alex, how you focused on saying that and then missed your apex? Oh, I'm just saying, that's exactly what happens when you even if you just...
No, Paul,
What?
click the fast forward button because you're quite a bit behind actually. I'll have you know.
Well, you missed your apex without reading chat, could you?
I walked into that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Which was the bend, Alex? You were saying I can stay more left or something.
This whole section.
The thing is, if you look, there's the camber on that piece of road. It peaks in the middle, so if you're on the left side, you're actually on an adverse camber, which is what's restricted me from going over too far left.
Fair enough. I'll try and stay a bit more in the middle.
I take the same line as you, Alex.
Just have a look at it when you go back through it, and you'll see what I mean.
I shall. Was that English enough?
How much fuel have you got?
Scum are trying to distract me while going into a corner. I've got 92 liters.
Well, I mean, you could try ACC. I've heard good things. I've not tried it myself.
ACC is miles better than any project cars.
Yeah, and they keep pumping out updates.
Even the old AC is better.
AC was a cracking sim, but I hated the interface so much.
Yeah, it was really clunky.
I think so, Starvin. Yeah, 1 PM GMT. Have a look at the camber now when you go around now.
I didn't notice any, to be fair.
Oh, well, maybe go in daytime and see.
Honestly, at this point, it's probably just better to stick with the lines you're used to.
Probably. AC Content Manager. I've not really used it. Didn't people make a lot of mods for AC? I can't remember. What I never liked about Project Cars was the fact that,
There were loads of mods for AC.
like, Project Cars got kickstarted, and then when they finished it, they went, right, that's enough of that. We're going to go and do version 2 now. Thanks for the money. That kind of annoyed me. I don't believe the beard's gotten shorter. But maybe the change of camera is showing you my beard in higher definition. I think they did, Cat. Yeah, I think they did do the same. HD beard, exactly. What camera does stick on the rig? That's an Alpha 6000 Sony. That's an Alpha 6000 Sony. And then over there it's a 6300. But what I did was, so I bought this Alpha 6000 second hand for £260, which I guess is $320 probably. But that was just for the body. The actual lens I got second hand for £67. So that's less than half price of a new one, which is pretty good value. So what I did was I bought 2 camera bodies, which is that and that. I bought 1 lens, which is the stock Sony lens, and then I bought a fixed 19mm Sigma lens, which is on that one over there on the desk. And the Sigma lens is a really good lens, and because it's fixed, you know exactly what you're going to get. You don't need to mess about with zoom. Like with this one, it will zoom. That one, it will zoom, but it's on its widest setting. But that one's a really good lens. So it means when I'm at the desk, I've got the best camera with the best lens on it. But yeah, in terms of image quality compared to the GoPro, it's night and day. Right. Image quality on that's pretty good, right? Behind the same setup. If you're going to get cameras like that, seriously get second-hand ones, because people sell those and upgrade to 6300s, and they're fine if you don't want 4K. And then you've got me in HD, the HD beard.
You look smashing, Paul.
I do. Oh, I look great.
Smashing into a wall. Hey-oh.
No, that's you, Alex.
Shut up. Let me have some fun.
You like you're
for
sweating.
once.
To be honest, that's actually the lights. I'm not actually sweating. I'm not sweating at all. That's just the lights reflecting my moist skin. Don't you love that word, moist?